Welcome to a secret and magical forest, where the late evening light has drenched the woodland in a golden haze. A crystal clear pond casts a clean reflection of the lush undergrowth. The thick green colour is contrasted by the bright pinks of the campion flowers. This warm spring evening will soon be over. Last call for the day-loving creatures like this elegant great spotted woodpecker. While the blackbird sings his last song, the secretive and elusive little animals of this forest scurry away as they prepare for the fast approaching night. The transition from light to darkness is quick, but the brightness of the full moon pierces through the forest. One by one, some rarely seen mammals will now come out to seek their meals. First one out for dinner is a spiky customer. A well-known and much-loved creature, this is a European hedgehog. They hibernate through the cold winter months and wake up again during spring. As soon as the sun goes down, these hungry critters come out to find some food. The spines of the hedgehog may look sharp and spiky, but these are in fact modified hairs made up of keratin, the same material that makes up our hair and our fingernails. In the background, another mammal has appeared on the scene. With those iconic black and white stripes, the European badger would make a great addition to the Looney Tunes team. Their ears may be round and small, but they still have excellent hearing. And the tiny eyes are not very sharp. However, with a strong sense of smell, they can seek out nuts, fruit and seeds, but they also love earthworms, slugs and snails. While the badger is foraging, the hedgehog has reappeared on the scene. You may think that it is strange that the badger is ignoring the hedgehog, because we assume that badgers kill and eat them. But this footage is proof that when food is abundant and the habitat is healthy, badgers don't really want to hunt hedgehogs. After all, who would want to deal with that spiky shield? A sudden disturbance from deep within the woodland puts these animals on high alert, and they very quickly disappear from the scene. The night is quiet again, but a highly secretive and elusive mammal is coming up. Stone martens approach very carefully. They are greatly persecuted across Europe, so they always check if the coast is clear before moving in for the food. Mission accomplished, and it rolls out. This animal may look very similar to the Stone Marten, but this is actually a Pine Marten. Pine Martens are also very quick. They are forest specialists. Those strong and powerful forelimbs make them expert climbers. This Pine Marten investigates every little nook and cranny as it laps up the food with great delight. But it is seeking a greater prize. What could it be? A nice and tasty egg. Once the egg is in its mouth, there is no hanging around, and it quickly flees into the darkness. Something else quickly appears onto the scene, an extremely elusive polecat. It quickly goes in for the food. Knowing that no one else is around to disturb its dinner time, it goes in again. And again. In the midst of all this action, a tiny wood mouse has made the mistake of emerging into the open. It is being watched by a secretive nighttime hunter. A tawny owl is keenly watching this little mouse. With eyes as black as the night, this bird is a perfectly evolved predator of the dark skies. The mottled coloration of the tawny owl blends into the dark woodland, and in the complete darkness it is almost invisible. The sharp and powerful talons can easily dispatch of a small prey like the mouse. But with such a healthy habitat available, the owl will wait its turn and survey the environment a little bit more before it goes in for the kill. That was one lucky mouse. All the wildlife you have just seen was filmed from a secluded woodland hide in the course of a single night. A special glass keeps us hidden to the creatures outside. It also prevents the wildlife from coming inside. During the day, the hide also attracts a variety of different and beautiful birds. It is amazing to think that this place is only a couple of hours away from the busy and touristy streets and canals of the famous Dutch city of Amsterdam. It is possible to reach this location by taking a train ride from Amsterdam. So the next time you are in the Netherlands, and if you are keen to see some elusive animals, we would highly encourage you to check out this hide. More details are in the description of this video.